can't escape who you really are, Mike.
Let's show them true power, kid.
Everything we know so far, the highly anticipated sequel to the critically acclaimed Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, promises to be yet another unique chapter in the Spider-Man franchise. Beyond the Spider-Verse, the movie was set for March 2024, but the amount of work required to complete Across the Spider-Verse, combined with the dual writer and actor strikes of 2023, meant that the movie could never be ready for that release window.
We don't stop the spot.
After the strikes ended in late 2023, introducing new characters, complicated narratives, and beautiful animation. In Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, we meet Miles Morales, a Brooklyn teen who becomes Spider-Man when Peter Parker dies in his reality. The film's revolutionary animation technique, which mixed vintage hand-drawn animation with cutting-edge CGI, received widespread acclaim for its ability to transport spectators to a world right out of comic books.
Whatever you choose to do with it, you'll be great.
The sequel, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, expands on this notion by introducing additional spider heroes from various realms, as well as a more sophisticated narrative. Spider-Man's journey continues in Beyond the Spider-Verse, as Miles Morales faces off against multi-dimensional enemies. The film is anticipated to expand the world and include a cast of superheroes and villains, each with their own unique abilities and tales to tell. As hinted at in previous films, this expansion will most likely look at the effects of the multiverse's instability. Shameik Moore, Miles Morales, Haley Steinfeld, Gwen Stacy, Spider-Woman, and Jake Johnson, Peter B. Parker, will return to do additional voice acting. It is expected that Beyond the Spider-Verse will once again push the boundaries of animation. The film's creative team has promised spectators that it will be an aesthetic joy by incorporating even more cutting-edge visual effects and storytelling techniques. While keeping true to the Spider-Man mythos, the film is set to explore themes of responsibility, identity, and the power of cooperation. The soundtrack, which was vital in setting the tone for the previous films, will also play an important role in the upcoming feature. Scores that match the film's emotional and action-packed sequences will feature both original pieces and contemporary hits. Fans of the Spider-Verse series understand that the music is an essential component of the series' dynamic and engaging gameplay. Beyond the Spider-Verse has the weight of concluding a beloved story arc and establishing the groundwork for future adventures, as well as serving as the trilogy's culmination. To ensure that both newbies and longtime fans have a pleasant time, the film incorporates fresh storylines while also referencing prior films. The story is expected to successfully navigate the narrow line between paying respect to the past and forging new paths, all while maintaining the series' signature blend of humor, drama, and courage. Countdown fans are becoming impatient for the highly anticipated release of Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. The film will bring to a close a series that redefined animated superhero films with spectacular graphics, an emotionally gripping narrative, and constant action. As Spider-Man and his fellow heroes confront the horrors of the cosmos, fans are eager to witness how they overcome the difficulties. Furthermore, the film's creative team has worked hard to ensure that Beyond the Spider-Verse lives up to the prior episodes. Producers Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, as well as filmmakers Kemp Powers, Justin K. Thompson, and Joaquim dos Santos, all had a significant effect on the film's premise. With each frame of their previous films, they showed their dedication to pushing the boundaries of animation and storytelling. Beyond the Spider-Verse is expected to continue this pattern. The film's plot will most likely concentrate on the consequences of an unstable universe, with Miles and his pals experiencing perils that threaten to collapse their universes. The world will be expanded with the introduction of new spider heroes, each with their own unique set of abilities and perspectives, which this inquiry will enable. One of the most intriguing aspects of Beyond the Spider-Verse is the portrayal and development of its diverse cast. Peter B. Parker, Gwen Stacy, and Miles Morales have all developed significantly over the series, and their respective stories will very probably be carried into the next film. Their arcs will be emotionally rich due to the story's central themes of heroism's burdens, identity, and legacy. Fans of the Spider-Verse films can expect even more inventive animation in this episode. The creative team promises a visually groundbreaking experience, citing new visual approaches and artistic influences. The use of various animation methods to show different planets will remain a key component, boosting the film's visual story and transporting spectators to the dynamic, ever-changing cosmos. Beyond the Spider-Verse, we'll also look at how the multiverse has changed the wider Spider-Man mythology. You may anticipate the film to go into the web of ties that connect the numerous spider heroes, examining how their shared problems bring them together in unique ways. Despite their differences, these heroes are all linked strands in a larger web, and our inquiry will focus on the ideals of unity and collaboration. Fans are becoming anxious for the debut of Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, and they can't wait to see how the narrative progresses and where the previous films left off.
Miguel O'Hara.
The whole thing was his idea.
What's a guy gotta do to join this spider?
The film is intended to maintain the same high levels of inventiveness, thrills, and character development as the Spider-Verse franchise, which has received critical praise and had a huge effect on the superhero genre. Narrative and animation. With its unique visual design, vivid characters, and complex narrative, the film seems to be a fitting trilogy finish, as well as laying the groundwork for future Spider-Verse adventures. Fans' excitement for Beyond the Spider-Verse is building in the days leading up to its release, ensuring that it will be a memorable cinematic experience.